name's McKenna. I'm a small business owner in the Pacific Northwest, and I like to make weekly studio vlogs, additional small business content, and market vlogs. And we are doing another week in the studio. Let's get into it, and yeah, let's start the week. Let's talk about Small Business Saturday because I am blown away. Okay friends, happy Monday. Welcome to the shop. If you're new here, I am McKenna. I'm a small business owner. I've been running my business for about 4 years, almost 5 years, which feels very crazy. This last year has been the best year I've ever had because it's the first year I've been able to devote 100% of my energy and time to it. So obviously when you have that much time to give, things work out a little bit better. So we are in the thick of the holiday season, and I had an amazing market this weekend. If you watched last week's vlog, you probably saw that. But if you're new here, you didn't. And if you want to go watch last week's vlog, you should. But basically, this week is a big assortment of things. It is Thanksgiving week, which means it's Black Friday week and Small Business Saturday. It's hopefully going to be one of my busiest weeks as far as sales. However, we're a little behind in the posting of a sale. So today I'm going to sit down, plan the sale. I either will launch it today or tomorrow morning. It's probably going to be tomorrow morning at this point. I have to get some orders out this morning. We were kind of low on things and things just got real busy. I had my first wholesale order and now we've had our second wholesale order, which feels wild. Literally all year I've been hoping for wholesale orders and my goal was to have 3 this year, and suddenly we're almost there. Like, I have this huge list of things that I was like, these are all dream things, and one of those was 3 wholesale orders for the year, just because it was something I hadn't done before and I wanted to kind of keep my you know, my goals reasonable. And then my other big goal was to launch YouTube, which we're here. We've been doing, this is now our 41st week I think in a row. I think we may have taken 1 week off. So we've done weekly, every single week. It feels crazy to say that. It feels weird to be on camera so much, but I love it and I hope you guys are loving it too. But yeah, it's just like a very strange time. Another big goal I had was to reach 5,000 followers on Instagram, which when I, oh, got blurry. When I started the year, I was at like 400 and I had been at 400 for like 2 years. So I don't know what happened. I guess putting the time into social media does work eventually, which is great. I do want to do a big year of, like, I'm going to post a video, I'm pretty sure. I need to plan out everything. We're going to be better in the next couple weeks about our schedule, hopefully. It's just been a lot, and oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I was like, I don't want to hold you anymore, I'm so sorry. It's been a lot, and it's been a lot of learning and figuring out what works, what doesn't. I definitely am going to be taking a little bit of a break after the holidays just to reset myself, take time for myself, and figure out what is next for the shop. It's been such a crazy year, and I just feel like I've been so go that it hasn't been. Come here, Taco. He's just staring real weird. You want to come be in the video? You want to come say hi to your fans? Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here. I know you want to cuddle. Come here, baby. Taco, come on. There we go. Taco's here to chat. Anyway. I don't know what we were just saying. I got distracted by Taco's cute. He was like all hunched in a, oh, what a sweet boy. Can you say hi to your fans? Oh my god, what a little baby. It's just been so go that I haven't been able to sit down and really think about what's next, and it's just, that's just what it is. It's been a very crazy year for the shop, and I'm excited to take a little time for myself and also figure out the goals and things I want for next year. So we'll have a couple videos about that. We're gonna have like what's next we'll do it like, yay, this is all the things we accomplished this year, and hopefully, you know, that'll be really fun. And then we'll do one, I'm gonna do a Q&A finally. I know I've said it before, I'm so sorry. That video is now old, I now have to refilm it. So fun. So we'll be doing that, and then I also want to do, at the beginning of the year, our goals and plans for the year. As this business and this channel, I have a lot of plans to change things up on the channel. We'll still be doing vlogs as usual, but I want to like up the game a little bit. So now that I'm like in the thick of it and I know what I like and what I want to do. So that's all the stuff on my brain right now. Today I have to pack orders. I need to process some returns for like, some things I ordered for the shop that I'm no longer going to use. I'm going to return all the Kindle cases for now and see if I can figure it out. Thank you guys for all this like recommendations and stuff. People had a lot of like tips and things. I just think it's this specific type of case. It has like a coating that makes it really slick, and even when I did clean it off and like try to lose things, it still just wasn't adhering correctly. So I don't know what we're gonna do with Kindle cases. It's gonna be something I'm probably gonna have to explore differently. I don't know how people are doing it with UV DTF. I don't know what kind of cases they're buying, because I even did some research and like looked on other people's sites that sell the decals only. Like they don't sell, I haven't found one that sells the case with that yet. I've just seen them sell the decals, and they just say buy any case on Amazon that's cheap, and I'm like, that's unhelpful, like, because there's no way these are all sticking. It doesn't make any sense. I tried different decals too. I tried the decal, make sure it wasn't just the decal that was a problem, and put it on another surface. Because we do mugs all the time, we do keychains, and I think we've tried something. What else have we done? Those are the main things. So anyway, that is what's going on. I think we're just gonna jump into packing orders. But yeah, the to-do list today is getting these orders packed, getting things kind of cleaned up and organized for the week, making a huge to-do list for this upcoming market. We are doing a huge revamp of the booth setup for indoor spaces, because it's just never been a good setup, because I think my outdoor setup is great, but my indoor is not. And unfortunately, I don't think I gotta switch it up. Is basically it. So we are doing a lot of that this week. Eli has some projects to do, and so we'll be checking in with him, and I'll show you guys the plan. But basically my next two big indoor events for the rest of I only have 3 markets left for the year. We have one this coming weekend, then I think it's like the following weekend is one, I think it's the following weekend, yeah. And then we'll have one the weekend after that. So then we're done with markets for the year, which feels wild, unless I get into one randomly. But yeah, we're gonna be changing up our display. 2 of them are inside, and they both are 8x8s. And I wanna make a good impression, and I wanna be able to take better photos for indoor. I just feel like I don't get into some of these big events because my indoor display is just not as strong. So we're taking a risk, and we are switching it up. I'm very excited about it. I think I'm gonna stop chatting. We're gonna just pack some orders together and yeah, get these out the door, so then I can focus on making all the graphics and stuff for the Black Friday sale. I think I'm gonna name it something different. I'll let you guys know what it's gonna be called. And yeah, it's gonna be a week. It's gonna be a week, you guys. Let's just get into the day. I have the giant bow hanging for now, but it's gonna be a display piece. I'm so excited about it. Like, it's so ridiculous. I think it will be in the office year-round. Like, I'm obsessed with it. But I wanted to talk about these orders. So we have 3, and then we have a wholesale, which I cannot process just yet because I have everything but 1 large, because they bought multiples of apparel. I do think I might be taking apparel off of Fair. The pricing and like with inflation right now is making it so I'm not making a profit on this, which feels not great. So we are gonna have to figure that out. Apparel might be going off of Fair, and I might not be doing wholesale apparel until I can figure out pricing to be better. But I want to talk about these 3 orders first. One is to, literally, I saw the name and I was like, no stinking way. It is my babysitter from when I was a kid. There was 4 sisters, and they would rotate who would like watch us. We like didn't get a ton of babysitting, but like this one was one of my favorites. So when I saw her name pop up, I was so excited. So let's talk about what she got. So shout out, I doubt she watches these, but shout out to my OG babysitter because she's amazing. So she bought 2 prints, and I was thinking, because I haven't done these in markets before, I'm wondering if I should do 5x7 little prints at the market. She got one of the floral prints that I have, and these are all shot by me. Originally, Palm Creative was a print shop, and I was a photographer, and then we switched things up. So this one is one of the flower fields in California, and then this is in Spokane. This is the pavilion, which we will be actually at this weekend. So she got these little 5x7s, and I'm like, maybe we should do 5x7 prints because they look real cute. So she got 2 prints, and then this sticker I think I will be pulling off of the website. I kind of thought I already did. It's just one that literally never sells except once or twice, like a year. So this one is, let's see, come on little buddy. It's like, no, I don't wanna, there we go. How Rare and Beautiful. It just doesn't sell. I don't know why. It's okay. But it was sold the other day. So we have that one, and then she got the Pro Row in yellow mustard. You can also get this in pink. And then she got this Pacific Northwest one. Come on, little buddy. It's like looking at that bow and really wants it. And then Artsy Daydreamer, which is also a t-shirt. I have some left and they're on sale. And then I'm a little sad, and that's okay. So stinking cute. Let's get this order. I think I want to post these really quick. Now I'm thinking about it on Instagram, because I feel like I haven't been posting a lot on stories. So we're gonna do a quick, get to see me be ridiculous on Instagram. Oh, my hair is a mess. Okay. I just need a haircut so bad. This is all I'm seeing. Okay, this next one is actually going to my brother's girlfriend, who is literally one of my favorite people. And she got so much stuff, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? So let's look at what she got. Oh, maybe not like that. There we go. Okie doke. Let's take a gander. So first she got Hottie Scriber Fictional Characters bookmark with the tassel. I don't know if you guys knew this, but they have little like hearts as the hole. They're pretty stinking cute. I'm just gonna say that. They also got the new pink bow. This one also has a heart hole punch. So this is the new bookmark that just came out recently. And then they got some apparel items. First they got a large Off to the Pumpkin Patch crew neck. So cute. So stinking cute. Okay, we're gonna fold her. Hopefully well, without getting the thingy out. I feel like this is not well. Let's see. I might have to redo that fold. It's okay. It's okay. And then next, we'll pull this from the shelf. Okay, next we got the Band Book Lover crew neck in espresso. And this is the back, in case you guys were wondering. she's real cute. I'm super frustrated though. When I picked this color out, there was quite a few blanks in stock. It's now, since this launch, I have not been able to get restocks of this color on Bella Canvas's website or any of my blank companies, and I'm like, is this color now going out of stock? Because if so, I need to refold these real bad. Hold on. Hold, please. Sure, I can do this in the air. Here we go. So I don't know what to do about that, but that is a current concern, is that espresso will be a limited edition because I cannot find anywhere this restock. And I don't know if it's just, like, it doesn't say it's closeout though, so I don't know. It's very odd. Very, very odd. Okay, so those are the apparel items, and then she got 2 mugs in my Merry Girl season, the 13 ounce, which I don't think we have any more now that I think about it, which means I need to take this off the website because we just had an order come through that wiped out that whole stock. Oh no, we have 1 left. I'll update the inventory on that. And then she got the new gingerbread one, which I'm obsessed with. So cute. And then stickers. She got in my Cozy Girl, or the Cozy Girl Fall Reading Club. And then Hotties Read Romance. Oh, my little baby. And then she got candles. 2, in fact. So, she got the Home for the Holidays and just one more chapter, which this sold out at the market recently, which was great. So I guess let's just pack this together. Okay, so it is like 2:20 and I now have my second cup of coffee. And we went for a little walk outside. It's so cold though. Walks are less fun now, which is a bummer. I'm feeling honestly very, very nervous and a little overwhelmed. There's just so many like little details that like you think you like are spot on with and then you realize you're not. So because the candles did so well at the market and online, I don't have a ton for my plan for this market. I already ordered my restock, however, the lids are back ordered. And so I'm trying to remember what to do because I really want to have the mystery boxes at the market, but like each one has a candle in it, which means it takes away from the display. There still has to be one also in the mystery boxes to like show that they're there, but I'm pretty sure the lids are not showing up till after this coming market, and they will be here for the next, like the last 2 markets I'll have. So I'm feeling a little, that was weird, a little overwhelmed about that. So I think I need to find another like 7-ounce vessel that can ship quickly. So those ones will be like limited edition ones. I still want them to be clear, I'm pretty sure, so that they match the labels and everything. But I can't find like the exact ones that I currently use, and so I'm a little frustrated because it's just not going to show up in time. Things get delayed. It is what it is. It's the holidays, so it's always something. It's just like another one of those things that like, it's a good problem to have. It's just like another puzzle to solve. So we'll figure that out. Orders are out, and I got all the returns done that I was, well technically Eli turned them went in to drop them off. But I had a lot of returns to do and I was feeling very anxious about that, but now they are completed, which means I get that money back, which is great, so we can keep putting it back in the business. But yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. I think I'm gonna try to find these vessels, and I need to start working on restocking stuff for the market. I kind of just, I don't know what, it's just, this week is gonna be so short, but also so much work that I'm feeling a little bit like, oh my god, how are we gonna get everything done? Luckily, I think our keychains are in a good stock. Like, I'm looking and there's only a couple I think that need to be restocked, which is great. I know stickers need to be restocked and books need to be restocked. So I'm going to, as soon as Eli has a call for a little bit, and then as soon as he's off, I'm going to go out and get all my inventory from the market. We're going to organize all of it, and then we're going to basically do a big restocking the rest of the day. I still need to work on the some other stuff too. I also need to post or do some social media posting, or sorry, social media shooting to get approved for posting. I'm doing a collab with Got Print, and I need to get that done so I can get that off for approval. So I think actually I'll do that. I'm going to work on figuring out this vessel candle situation, and then as soon as Eli's off, I'm going to shoot content for that, and then we are going to get into preppy prep mode and get right back into market prep. We had somebody, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last vlog, we had somebody literally buy all the If It's Not Fairy Smut I Don't Want It bookmarks, I'm guessing for a book club, and it was so good. But now I'm like, oh, I need to restock those. Like, I made quite a few for the market too. Like, I was like, oh, this is probably overkill. It wasn't. It was for book club, and it made me so happy. So I think we have some luckily backstock of that, so I'm gonna grab those. And I know Hottie's was really close to selling out, and some other bookmarks. So yeah, we'll have a big restocky time and hopefully get a lot of that done, so then the rest of the evening too is focusing on all the social media stuff I need to do, as well as the Black Friday holiday sale. I'm trying to come up with a different name. I saw someone call it Pink Friday, which I thought was so cute because I was like, everything's pink, but I don't want to copy them. I don't know if that's like it's their thing. I just thought it was cute. But anyway, we'll chat again, and I will show you guys I guess I've kind of already shown you the Got Print stuff. Now I'm trying to figure out, did I don't know. Anyway, there's just so many things that I'm like, did I? Yes, maybe. But I'll show you like when we have it all cute and what the content will be. I'm pretty excited about it. I just need to shoot it and get that done today, and get that edited so we can get that approved and posted. So many things. Okay, I'm gonna stop chatting. Okay, so I just shot everything for this collab. I'm gonna show you guys again in case I didn't show you before. So this is gonna be the bookmark that we are going to be giving out for any orders over $50 starting today. I'm very excited about them, and then like the back is just the stripe continued. I mean, the quality of these are really good. I just feel like I want a stronger bookmark because I'm wild with my books, and that's why I make my own at the moment. But I do think this is a good option. They also have different paper types. I do have a code which I'll put down below if you want to order from Got Print. But as far as the quality, I mean, the print quality is perfect. I have no complaints about that, and like they rounded the corners and that saves me a ton of time. I just think I need to like check out their other paper types and see if they have a thicker option. This one I think was the glossy like 14 point, and right now I think the paper I use is 100 or 115. I think it's very thick, but I mean, it doesn't, like, I could do this and it's not bending, which, you know, makes me think good quality. I just, for selling purposes, I'm not sure, but if someone orders, if you guys, one of you guys orders, let me know what paper type you use. I know a lot of people use them though, so I think I'm just, because I do make my own, I'm a little picky about the thickness. However, print quality, superb. They have other options, and it got here pretty quick. So I have 100 to give out, which I'm very excited about. I really hope this goes well and like we're able to give these out. I'm gonna also bring these to markets, I think, and like orders that are a little bit bigger. I'm gonna hand these out. So it's a little fun freebie for you guys. Posted a reel and it's like not getting any views at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I was like, oh. And then let me show you the cards. So if you order cards, you'll probably think I am an idiot from Gotprint. The quality, perf. It's also pre-scored. So you just go boop and it shows up flat. So nothing's like, it's all like that. We have quite a few though. I'm trying to figure out still what I should do with these guys because it turns out I made the mistake of how this is laid out. So they show it like this, and for some reason, because it said front and this was back, I just was like, the back is the back. So the inside is the back. And so I did print this incorrectly. So it does have my logo on the inside instead of on the back, which doesn't make me look like a big genius. So that's unfortunate for all of us. But I do like the quality. I got the glossy, what point was this one? I don't know if they have it on here. It's like their glossy option. I wanted to see what it was like. I feel like if I went forward with doing more stationery, which I have thought about doing in the future, I think I would probably go with more of a matte finish. But I know for like holidays, I personally like a glossy. I just feel kind of stupid about this guy. Like I feel really dumb about that. It's very light, however it is there. And so I don't really know if I can sell these because of that, which is a huge bummer. I already gave one out to a wholesale client and like wrote a little thank you in it. So maybe I do that, or do you guys think if like I give these out as little like freebies for certain amounts of orders? I am going to return the envelopes that I bought because it just feels kind of silly to keep them when I'm not going to be selling these. But I don't know, maybe I just give these out and like write little thank yous in them. I don't know what to do. They are very cute. I'm really sad because I really like how these came out. Like the scallops look so cute. Like I was so proud of this design and then I messed it up. And I really wanted to sell them, but I don't know. The whole having my logo on the inside, basically it's really hard to see because it's a light like pink. But I feel like that's kind of silly, you know? Like I don't know if people would want to buy that. Anyway, if you want to try Gotprint, they're below. I have to post quite a bit of content for them for what I got, but you know, we live and we learn, and they have been very sweet and like so far have been really good. I'm a little nervous because I do have to submit everything to them, and I feel like when I've done that before, people get a little picky and like want a very specific thing that they don't even tell you. So hopefully this isn't one of the situations and it goes well. I am excited about it though. Like this is exciting that I'm getting these opportunities to try things out. I feel really dumb about this. It's not on them, I guess. I just was confused because like with most formats, you don't do it that way for uploading cards. Like I've ordered from Vistaprint before and like it was more counterintuitive. I don't know. This was a little confusing to me. So it's fine. Now I know. We've lived and we learned and sometimes we make mistakes. But these came out so good. I'm really bummed I can't sell them, but I mean, their quality was good. It's good. It's just me being a little silly. So now that content's shot, I do need to start my big restock. I haven't gotten to it yet. It's been a kind of a weird afternoon. I don't know. I'm just feeling very off. It's like super rainy. I don't know. So I think I'm just going to focus, see what we need to restock. I'm gonna get the bin in here and unbox it a little bit, and then we're gonna have to rebuild the bin now I'm thinking about it, because I'm not gonna have tables anymore, at least for indoor events. And it's just gonna save us a big amount of space and stress, which is great. However, now we have these huge new displays, which I will show you as soon as I'm out there. We're making some other decisions on things to build. Eli's basically going to do a big build day tomorrow. And so we're going to have like completely new displays, and it feels a little scary and different. But I just really want the indoor displays to look good because I feel like I haven't been getting into events because they don't look as good. And yeah, anyway, that's my little rant. I am going to, let's see, I'm gonna find my headphones. I'm still listening to Crescent City again. It's a very long audiobook. But you know, it's really keeping me entertained. Even though I've read the book once, I haven't done a second read. So this is like a lot of it I'm like, oh right, oh yeah. And it's like I'm catching things that I didn't catch the first time. So it's a fun listen as I'm working. And yeah, I think we're going to just jump into prepping and restocking things. I know I have some keychains to do, and yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. It's getting dark in here though, and it feels really odd. Like it's 3 o'clock. Oh, I should post my daily video too. Oh no, more content. I'm gonna do that, and then we're going to do a restock. Okay, so it is, let's see, 5:43. It's almost 6 o'clock. I got all the keychains restocked as well as some stickers and bookmarks. I do need to still make some stickers. I think tonight I'm going to get those finished. I need to make new, or more, not new, more of the free stickers that I give out to customers at markets, as well as for orders. I'm kind of low. So we're gonna make some of those, and then there's just a little bit of restock on a couple stickers, the Hotties Read Smut, Hotties Read Romance, Fairy Smut, and I think there's another one. Those are the main ones I can think of. Isn't that funny? That's like the main, those were the hotties over the weekend. So it makes me laugh. I love it so much. I'm glad you guys are loving those. And then, so I'm gonna get those finished tonight. Bookmarks are good, keychains are good. Now that I've restocked those, I think, I'm trying to figure out my next move. Some of my restock and like Amazon stuff just showed up, so I do need to open that up. So maybe I'll go grab that, we'll open it together. And then we're going to, it's hard to figure out. I think I do need to make some candles. I am trying to decide though. I did find some vessels that look real cute, and I think they're going to be in the mystery boxes just for in-person markets. Online, I'm still going to try to sell my ones that are going to be kind of like my staple ones for now. But those won't show up in time. The lids are backstocked until the 2nd, so they're not even going to be here. I think they're hopefully going to be here for the next market, but I think for these in-person mystery boxes, we'll just do these different vessels. They're still a 7-ounce. They're clear with a bamboo lid, and so we'll see how that goes. It's going to still have the same label, and it's the same scents and stuff. It's just to make sure I have enough for this market coming up, we're going to do that. So it comes tomorrow, so I'm wondering if I should just do candle making tomorrow in like a huge batch. I don't know. I can only do so much though because my restock of wax is also coming, so we're kind of in a weird spot where I'm trying to figure out what to do. It's just a lot of like making decisions on the fly, because like as much as you try to prepare, something's going to go wrong, and that's totally okay. Like there's too many things to keep track of as one person, and like if someone tries to say, oh, like you're not prepared, or like you're a bad business person, like this is like a lot of things to do by yourself. This is what companies do with lots more people. So if you're feeling like you're like these things happen, or like, oh, I should have ordered things earlier, don't make yourself feel bad. It's something that I had a hard time with at first, where I felt like I was constantly unprepared. However, it's like I can't keep a huge stock of things on hand because, you know, I'm still small enough that I can't afford to do that. Like, it's just not possible. So we're going with the flow. We're figuring out. But I am feeling a little stressed. I realized we're out of matcha green keychains. So I did make a couple more, but I am out of blanks now. So I need to do a little restock of those as well in order from my blank company for those, because I want to make sure I have enough. So I guess tonight I'm going to our little to-do list. We're going to make more stickers, get the stickers finished, like cross that off. As we're doing that, we're going to do inventory really quick on keychains, see what we need to order more of, order the keychains. I just ordered some really exciting stuff on Amazon. I am so excited for this display, you guys. Like, it's gonna look so good. We're gonna do a curtain display behind me, because I feel like a lot of times too, like behind is like, you know, you're kind of like at will to whatever is behind you. So we're gonna do, I have a backdrop stand that I purchased way back, or I guess I might have been gifted it way back by like somebody. I'm sorry if you're watching and you're like, I gave that to you. I feel like it might have been Eli's parents. For photography, I had like a backdrop stand, and like we have like a seamless roll and stuff. But I've only used it once for a market, and it was back in June. And the display like looked cute. It was kind of like a vibe for that specific market. But I just ordered some sheer like kind of cream, and they're like kind of an ivory texture. They almost look like the texture of this guy. It's like very textured. So I got those. I got 4 panels, so hopefully that's enough. And then I got waterfall plug-in or battery operated lights. So it's gonna be like twinkle lights behind me, and it's gonna be like the whole thing like strips of light. And then we're gonna have this banner, which I need to finish my DIY with this, because I bought this table runner at Home Goods over the summer. Oh, there she is. It's so hard to see. It has palm trees on it, and I wanted to finish it. So that's on the agenda too. I don't know if that's gonna be tonight, because I have to like figure out which vinyl. I know I have some iron-on vinyl, so I think we'll be fine. I should figure out the measurements, and then we have to add grommets to it so we can hang it. But that's gonna be our display behind me, which I think is gonna look so cute. We'll have our classic rug laying down as well, and this whole new display, which is very nerve-wracking. We don't have time to paint all of the display pieces yet, so this market we'll just have like the pieces done, and we'll just make them look cute. And then for the big, I don't think this display we're going to use outdoors at the moment until things are nice outside. I wanted this to kind of be like the indoor setup, and then we have an outdoor setup. So indoor, this is what we're doing. And so hopefully unless things get crazy and we don't have time, we'll have this painted and like looking pink and cute for the 14th, which is going to be a big event. So I'm very excited. I do need to restock as well mugs and books, so we'll see if I get to that. Car coasters I think I can do now too, since they just arrived. But let's go get the box, let's unbox it together, see what's all in there, and then we'll make our next move. I do think I want to get cozy and maybe take a little break, since I've been go today. So I'll need to take my like dinner break and to maybe, you know, take a shower, relax a little bit, and then we'll jump back into this, because my back is killing me. It's been a day on my feet today. But let me go get my Amazon boxes, and then we will do some unboxing together. You guys, Lavender came to the club. She wanted to sit in her little blankie. Are you sleepy, girl? Are you sleepy, girl? There you go. She's so silly. Okay, let's get the boxes up here. This feels extremely light. So first we have more of my cellophane little bags. They're for keychains as well as the stickers. I do want to look into different packaging in the new year. I notice this is a lot of plastic, but it's just at the time. Right now I can't focus on all these other things, but it is on my agenda. If you have any recommendations for something either that's like a better quality of these that's recyclable or compostable, or if you have any ideas for my sticker holders and keychains, I would love that. We also got a restock of our tassels, the cream ones, because I'm almost out. We've had so many bookmarks going out. And then we got a new pitcher because I realized as I was making candles that it was very difficult to switch between, and I needed another pitcher so I could be working on multiple candles at the same time and not just kind of like sitting there waiting. I will eventually get more of these. They're so great. I'm a big fan. This was pretty dirty. I'm gonna wash this first. Yeah, so now we can do 2 candles at the same time, which is fantastic and will save us time. Now let's open this box. Okay, so we got some more straws because I was low and needing to restock a lot. Let's see here. I don't know what's in this box. Oh, is this bags? Cool. And then we have now a restock of bags because we were running low. This is all such good news because that means I can get things kind of organized. I think I'm going to, I'm trying to figure out my first move here. I'm gonna put the straws in a different spot because I will need to open them, but not right now. And then I will open up my tassels so we can get that squared away because like look how many, I was like about to be in a spot if I didn't order those. So let's do that really quick. Hey friends! So it is Tuesday. I had to double check because my brain is like, are we awake yet? I've been up for a bit and I was working on my to-do list as well as the Black Friday sale. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be doing, I think, 20% off for the weekend, so Friday through Sunday or Monday. I'm a little worried though because I'm realizing when this is posted, you guys won't get to, like if you only follow me on here, you might not know about the sale. So I don't know what to do about it because this video probably will go up on Monday, and so I don't know. I do feel bad. I'm so sorry I was a little late to the game. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do, because that is where I post the majority of my updates. I'll try to see if there's a way to post something onto YouTube so you guys can see it before the vlog. So let's talk about our day. Last night we got so much done, like yesterday in general, just a lot done. I'm feeling really good. Stickers are all done, which is always like a huge thing. Bookmarks are done, keychains are done. Pretty much all of that kind of stuff is ready. I do need to make more car coasters. However, my sublimation blanks are not going to be here today. I don't know. They might show up, but they might be tomorrow. So I'm a little nervous about that because I do need to make more. We are low on some of them. Like, I feel like over the weekend some people bought some. So I just don't have a ton on hand and I want to have a good variety. So as soon as they get here, I'm just going to make them. I think that is the only sublimated stuff I'm going to bring. I'm kind of back and forth if I want to bring some of my coffee mugs. I need to like look at how the display is going to be and maybe we'll bring like a couple just to see. Today we have quite a bit on the agenda. So I ended up ordering different vessels for the bundles as we talked about last night, but they're not going to be here till sometime today, and so I'm trying to decide if I want to start with candle making and then like I'll make another batch, or if we should just wait till it's here. Tomorrow also I'm supposed to be getting, I'm so frustrated, the lids to my jars that I've been currently using, they got back ordered, but now they did just ship, but they're coming from a different warehouse, so I think they won't be here until the 2nd anyway. So I think it was a good decision to order these other vessels. As much as I want the ones that I currently use, I want to make sure people get these. I really want to have the bundles there, and that's just, it is what it is. So it's okay. All is good. What are you doing? This girl is like, oh, my poor little body. What's wrong? What's wrong, little lady? You good girl? Do you want to leave me? Where are you going? Ay, she's just fidgety. Oh, okay, now she's gonna lay down. She's just so worn out. She has such a hard life. Why are you crying? You're being such a baby. Oh my goodness. So, that being said, we're gonna have mystery boxes, which is gonna be something I need to work on today as well, since a lot of stuff needs to be pulled for those boxes. Oh, God, what? Girl, what? Boop. Let's see, we have to do candles today. I need to wrap up some more books. We have quite a few we need to wrap up. I want to finish out my little bin, which is always the ones that have basically all of the stuff I need to check out a customer, as well as, it's like all our bags, all of our display pieces and stuff. I also need to make new signage, which is going to be kind of a pain because I've been using kind of the same signage for a long time. But I want everything to just look really cohesive and pretty, so we're changing it up a bit. We're making it different. So that is on the agenda today too. I also am going to post the Black Friday sale info. You want to go up there? You're making me very distracted and it's hard to talk. You want to be involved in this conversation? What does Lavender have to add? She's like, and you have to pet me. So anyway, that is some of the stuff we need to get done today. It's obviously a long list. I also need to work on this collab stuff for Got Print. I edited the photos this morning and I did edit the videos last night, but I need to like add, I think they wanted me to add like all the text and stuff before so I can like get it approved. So I need to do that, and then I'm gonna send that off today. I just want it like out of my way before the holiday weekend stuff. I'm kind of nervous about the amount of things that needs to get done, but I am hopeful that we can do it, that we'll pull through, and everything hopefully will show up on time so we don't have to stress about that. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy one today, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be good. I'm very excited though for this weekend and trying out this new display. I hope this is like a big game changer. Eli just left a little bit ago and he is so sweet, and he is building a ton of my dream things for the indoor displays. So I'm very excited about seeing everything and how it's gonna turn out. It's gonna be really cool. He's making, we're gonna do a standing pegboard that's gonna basically be like an easel. So that's gonna have all of our, you know, like car coasters, keychains. I'm going to put up, I think, some of the cards and stuff up there. So it's gonna be quite a few things. And then he's also making a checkout stand, which is very exciting. And then he is converting, we're doing 2 Ivor shelves, kind of like, they look like these, but they are thinner. And he's going to put in dowels so he can hang up, so we can hang up display t-shirts. So that's very exciting. And then the other shelf will be for display. And then I need to still make my banner so then we can hang that up. It's just gonna be, it's a lot of things that kind of snuck up on me. I also wasn't planning on doing this event this weekend. So when I did apply, it was a little bit later than I would have anticipated, and I didn't know if I got in for a long time. So I mean, there wasn't a ton of turnaround time. We probably could have been a little bit better about getting this stuff done, but it's just been, as you guys have seen, there really is no time that's not accounted for. I'm also trying to figure out how I'm gonna film or edit the vlog this week, because Eli sent me the final like where it's at, and it's at 2 hours and like 20 some minutes or something. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. And a lot of my tasks today aren't ones that I can like do at the same time as editing, so we'll see. I might have to get everything done, and then maybe tonight we'll be editing, and then hopefully we'll be able to post it tomorrow. Girl, what are you up to? You're just so fussy. I don't think she knows what she wants. This is usually when she's still sleeping. She usually sleeps till noon. Like, she'll get up and do stuff, but she's like a girl that will sleep till like noon, 1 o'clock. It's so funny. Labby, mommy has to work. Oh my god. Little weenie. Okay, so I think let's stop chatting and I guess just jump into things that I need to get done. I'm not sure where I'm going to start the day just because there is so much to do. I feel like maybe I should finish up my Black Friday post so I can post it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's start our Tuesday. Okay, so I just finished up the last of making the mugs. So now we have 3 boxes of mugs made for this weekend's market. I just don't know how it's gonna go, and I know my mugs are usually my best sellers, so I was like, let's just prepare a lot and hopefully we sell a lot. And if not, we'll use it for our next couple markets. So we still have about a box and a quarter left of blanks. I'm a little nervous. I need to order more since we have to get through the next couple weeks. But we'll see. Right now I'm gonna make some lunch. Well, I'm in the middle of making lunch. And then we're gonna hop on to our next project. I think I need to start working on signage. I did post my Black Friday sale. Sorry, I'm like, I should stir my vegetables. I'm making a little fajita bowl for lunch. Very, very cute. There we go. Don't wanna burn that. Oh, and there's lavender. Hello! I did have to just switch into my tank top because I don't want to get my white Patagonia sweater like covered in salsa. You know what I mean? Maybe not the vibe. We do have one of the Ivors set up right now. Eli is still out working on projects. He's probably gonna be gone most of the day since he has so many things to accomplish for me, which I appreciate so much. I'm trying to figure out what my next thing is. I guess, yeah, I need to work on signage, figure out what I want everything to look like. And as soon as he has the other shelf here, I can kind of, well, I guess I could kind of prep with this shelf right now and see how I want things to be laid out. We still have to wrap books and do a couple other odds and ends. But we're in a good spot. I'm feeling pretty good about this market. And even with like less time since it is like a holiday week. But I'm gonna finish up my lunch, eat, and then we will talk again when I am ready, you know, ready to do the next thing. Okay, so we just had an order come through. Very exciting. I've had not a ton of orders in the last week. I think people are waiting for sales, which I totally get because I do the same thing. And I just sent out my mailing list from this last market because I realized I hadn't sent it out yet. And our little bin is all ready to go. So what goes in here is basically everything I need to check out customers, and this is usually like my little, this will be like the checkout box. We have the mailing list, we have tissue paper for cups and candles, we have our little social media board with all my info and a QR code. The free stickers are in here, and like all my bags, and anything else like tape, scissors, anything I might need at the market. And then usually, my laptop's just open right here, this folio goes in as well, which is where I keep all of my signage that gets taped up onto my displays. My next move, I need to start making new signage to put up. I need to kind of figure out how I'm gonna have everything laid out as well. So that is kind of the problem. I'm like, how do I make the signage when I don't know how everything's going to look? Eli just called me and showed me what the checkout stand's looking like, and it's chef's kiss. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Him and his dad are working on it right now, and we were deciding on where we want the shelves to be, as far as basically it's gonna be a collapsible checkout cart. I'm so excited about it, you guys. I've been thinking about this like all year, and it's finally happening. It feels so good. But yeah, so I have like a lot of computer things I need to work on, and I need to start on candles soon. I'm trying to decide if I just want to start and hopefully by the time I'm to the point of needing to do the new vessels, they'll be here. Oh, someone just walked up the stairs. Maybe that's Amazon right now. Wouldn't that be very convenient? Might be just the mailman, but just saying that would be a little convenient. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe, hopefully. But I am hoping to get candles, like a good chunk of them done. I have more wax coming tomorrow, and so at the moment I can't make I can make a ton, but like not all of the ones I need to make, which is okay. Which is, you know, it is what it is. It is like, I've been wanting to say this because I feel like, I kind of mentioned it the other day, but I feel like sometimes people that don't know how businesses run, like small businesses that are like a one lady show, I mean, sometimes obviously we have the assistance of my husband Eli, and that's super great, or we have assistance from people, and that's great, and I think you should take help if you can take it. It's obviously like a tiny portion of the to-do list, but it is still a huge help, which is great. Okay, I'm like worried. This person was like up on our... Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where they went. But anyway, the front, I'm like, who's out there? What I was gonna say is there's too many things to do as like a one-person show, and sometimes things happen where no matter how prepared you are, things will happen, and that makes it so you're less prepared, but it's how you handle those things. My old job and like my career for like, hold on. Anyway, my career before running the business full-time was working in television, and I did assistant production coordinating and like working in the production office. So a lot of my job was a lot of coordinating, a lot of moving parts, high stress job, which like you wouldn't think because it's TV, but it's like not easy. And I was working 60 to 80 hours a week, as my baseline is 60. So I always was working more than 40, which is why it was really hard to run a business. And I think that's also why the business has it taken so long to grow, because I'm not like, a lot of people have like the traditional, like it takes a year, maybe a 2-year thing, and like they start seeing a lot of growth. And that's just not been the case because I've been able to dedicate time because I worked so much. So even though the shop's been open that long, there was times of very, very, very low effort coming in, and I was just like, for me, I couldn't do it all, and like the hours were so bad and the driving was so much that I just couldn't, like I would not sleep, and I barely slept at all with my job. Not healthy. And I just wanted to like talk to you guys about this because I've been feeling a lot of stress financially, and I'm very terrified of the tariffs and everything that are going to be going into effect, because I think a lot of people don't realize what goes into making a product. And I know you guys do, but like if you're running a business, you know that like even to make, you know, let's say you're a crocheter, where do you get your, you know, I don't know what they're called. Where do you get your, let's say knitting, because I know knitting. Where do you get your knitting needles? Like, were those made? Were they made in the US? Were they made in China, Canada, Mexico? Where was the yarn made? Where was all these things that go into sewing even? Like, where was the fabric made? Where was the thread? Where was your machine made? That goes for manufacturing, like a t-shirt. My blanks might say they're USA made, but are the materials made in the USA? So all these things go into a product, and there's plenty of things in my shop that I've gotten from Canada to make things. I've gotten from China to make things because they don't make those things in the US, or they're really hard to find, or you can't find a manufacturer for things. Like a ton of manufacturing, at all the small businesses you see that manufacture things, there is no physical way they're making them in the US unless they have a really good deal or they're buying a ton of stock. Because unfortunately, like there's plenty of small businesses that I've talked to personally about this, where we're trying to figure out where people get things, and not a single one has been able to find US made items because they don't exist. Or if they do, they charge so much that like you would have to charge so much to make any profit. Like even with printing mugs and cups, I've looked into getting them professionally printed, and that is so much money here. And so that's why so many small businesses have to outsource to China or Canada or Mexico or any other country. So anyway, I'm very nervous about these tariffs. It's going to have a huge impact on your small businesses. And if you think otherwise, like you're not aware of how tariffs work, or you just don't realize how much comes from other countries and how much this is going to affect us. So with that, and just the economy, and my industry of television literally has, in the time I was working in it for 7 years, it went through so many huge gaps of crises that the industry shut down. Obviously COVID happened, and then it was all of the strikes happened. And now we are just getting back where people I know are just starting to start working again from last year. And like, to be a little personal, like the job market has been so terrible, and they don't talk about it because entertainment in general is a very strange industry. If you don't work in it, it's really hard to know. Like there's just a lot. There's a lot that goes into making a TV show or a movie, and there's a lot of stuff with studios that happen. So what I'm trying to say is just, we're in like a spot of trying to figure out our lives right now, and I'm feeling very anxious, and I think that's why I've been having to work non-stop. That's why I have been probably expressing my stress, is because I need to support my family financially. This has to keep working, and it's not a huge profit right now because I am very small. We're just a little business, we're trying our best, and I just want you guys to know, if you're feeling that stress and, you know, being like, oh, so-and-so's doing better, like, we're all struggling in our own ways. It's not going well. This economy right now is not built for the little guy. It is built for huge capitalism, and that sucks. It's not great. And I think everyone's just trying their best, and I just want to say, if you're feeling that, like, I feel you. We're all just trying to pay our bills. We're all just trying to make things and have a good time, and don't let anyone make you feel bad for prioritizing your business when it's like your main source of income. And it's okay to be stressed and express that. I don't think it's okay to pretend everything's fine. Like, that's just not me, and I don't think it's realistic. If I was Walmart, I guess, like, I don't really want to know about Walmart's struggles because they're Walmart and they don't have the same kind of struggles that I would have. But as like a small business, even if you're a small business with employees, like, or you have a storefront, so much. It's so much to think about. And this year's really been eye-opening in how much I have to like put into a business to even get it to a point of profit, or even to a point of success. And unfortunately, that means I'm working so much, I'm taking on a lot, and I'm stressed. And that's just what I have to do to pay the bills for right now. And I know it's not forever, and I know this hard work is gonna keep paying off. But I just wanted to be real with you guys, and I just want you to know, if you're feeling any of that financial stress or have been dealing with the job market outside of your business, we're right there with you, and hopefully things will get better. I don't know if it will be soon with everything that's going on, but I just want to sound like a virtual hug because it's been rough, and it's almost the holidays, and it's just a lot of, I've seen, like, if you've seen that post that's been going around on Instagram about people talking about like the holidays really make or break a business, and it's true. Like, a huge portion of businesses, their whole profit is like the holidays. Right now, like, that would not be enough for me to live on. So I am anxious about the new year. I'm gonna keep, you know, hoping that we'll keep grinding away, and hopefully some of these markets and online sales will be enough to get us through the slow part of the first of the year, and hopefully continue to keep growing. But I just wanted to be honest with you guys and tell you you're not alone if you're feeling any, even if it's just like a little financial stress. Like, it's scary to be your own boss and to have it all be on you, because if you mess up, like, there's no money coming in. That's scary. And it's like, especially when you're like, there's little hiccups, like, I didn't order this, and now there's not this, and I can't sell this. It's just like, it's a lot of pressure. But for me, this year has been huge for my business, and I feel like I'm finally on the track of where I want to be, what I want to be doing. and hopefully I can keep doing that, but I also, who knows what's gonna happen, you know? Anyway, that is my little chat with you guys. I hope it helped somebody. Helped me feel a little better, being able to communicate that with you all. So now I think I'm going to look at my to-do list. And then I'm thinking, I wasn't gonna do candles yet, but I'm like, maybe I should just start the candle process and see where we get. I don't know, it's hard to make decisions. I'm gonna look at the to-do list and then we'll figure out what we're doing next.
The void within the heart gate was gone. She channeled her light through the horn somehow and sealed the portal.
Okay, Eli is home and he constructed the coolest thing ever. So let's, wow, hold on, what's gonna get all blurry. Eli, what did you make today?
A pegboard easel thing.
Boop, 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 boop. Look how much room for activities.
It's bad work, it fits so many car coasters.
Look at this. And it collapses. It's so good. We can fit so many things on it. I can't even get it all in this shot. Wow. Good job, Eli. We just had the most obnoxious thing just happen though, right before Eli got here. So my property manager, she was here doing stuff and it was just a lot of barking and stuff. But then she came and knocked and she was like, hey, because I noticed someone was parked in our parking spot, because we have assigned parking and it's like a private lot. And she's like, someone's in your parking spot. And I was like, yeah, I saw it a while ago. Is it still there? And she's like, yeah, but there's a dog in there. And so we were trying to figure out what to do. We called the police because it'd been hours. Like I had noticed the car at like 2 something. I think it was like 2:40, but I don't know how long it had been there before that. And then my property manager got there a few minutes after 2:40 because I was letting Lavender out. And then she was like at the door at 4 and I was just like, what even? And so, let's see. Yeah, the lady wasn't there. Like we didn't know who the owner was. So my property manager called the police and they were just like, we can't do anything about a dog. But they're like, if you want us to have it towed, like let us know. And we were trying to decide if that was like what we wanted to do, because I hate, you know, like you don't want to tow people, but also I was like, this is weird that you would just leave your dog for hours in a car in like a private lot. I don't know. And then so like more time passed. Eli came home, so we blocked the car in because I'm like, I wanted to say something to this person. Like you can't just like leave your animal outside, like no matter what kind of breed or whatever. And like you just don't do that. You know what I mean? And our property manager came back and she had called animal control, and animal control basically was just like, we won't do anything for this like animal until it's been 24 hours of it being in the cold. And I was just like, wow, nothing is set up for like actual helping an animal. I was just like, okay. So we were like talking and then this girl just comes up and she's just like, oh, so sorry. And I was just like, you've been parked here for like hours. Like you left your dog in the car for hours. And then she was just like, oh, well, you know, and I was like, this is a private property, like you can't park here. Like that's not, like why did you park here? It's obvious that it's not public parking. It's a apartment parking lot. And then this girl just kept like arguing and then she's just like acting like she did nothing wrong. And she's like, well, I'm like, why didn't you just park? There's literally, the thing is, there's free parking that's public parking right behind us that's clearly labeled. We're in like a gravel lot. It doesn't look like it's part of this. And she's like, well, it was full. And I was like, so you knew you weren't supposed to park here and you just did it anyway. And then I was like, well, why would you leave your dog? I was like, it's been like over 2 hours. And she's like, well, and I'm like, you shouldn't leave dogs out in the cold. It's freezing outside. I'm like it's 40 degrees and it's been cold and it's just sitting there with no windows open. And like, I don't know, the whole thing was weird. And then she just was like, well, do you know my dog's breed? They're allowed to be outside for that long. And I was like, I doubt they're supposed to be in a car. And so then she just kept arguing with us and she's like, okay, I'll leave. And I'm like, yeah, get out of my parking spot. And then she gets her dog out and takes it and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, well, it's been over 2 hours. He needs to go to the bathroom. And then she goes and walks off with this dog. And we're just standing there like, what? and she's like, I just can't believe I'm getting yelled at. And I'm like, what do you mean? And like the whole time our property manager was there and her son was there. It was just so wild. I was just like, the audacity to be so like unapologetic. Like she's just kind of like, sorry I was inconveniencing you. I'm like, no, like it was weird. Like you left for hours with this poor little dog, and the dog looks so sad. And I was just like, I don't care if your breed can be outside. I was like, that's just mean. Like, I can't imagine leaving Lavender in a car for hours. Like, I cannot fathom that. I would have left my dog at home. I don't know. The whole thing was weird, really weird. And she just was like, well, you know, it's only been this. I'm like, ugh, go away. And I was like, then go park somewhere else and let your dog out. And she's like, no, it'll just be a second. Anyway, it was wild. And then like, she just didn't care. And we were like, my property manager was like, we could have had you towed. Like, you do realize that you're just like not supposed to be here. And she's like, I realize that. Anyway, so Eli got very heated and so did everybody. And I was just, it was more just like the audacity to be so like unaware of other people and to not think that you are doing anything wrong, even though you definitely are. Like, she just didn't care. And I was just like, okay, weird. I don't know. But now I'm just like, ew, that whole interaction was terrible. Anyway, it's now almost 5 o'clock, so yeah, that was a little bit ago. And I have to figure out what my next move is. Candles, we made 6, or I made 6, but I need the rest of the wax to show up, and I'm praying it shows up tomorrow like it's supposed to, so we can make the rest of the candles. It's just, I didn't realize like how, I don't know, just figuring all these things out with these new things. Like I was like, I have plenty of wax to make a whole bunch, and I thought I could make at least the 7, but I could only make 6. So we made the 6, and that's what we did. And yeah, what a time, what a time. But yeah, I'm gonna check in with Eli, see what he's up to the rest of the evening, and then I'm going to probably figure out what's on my to-do list. I haven't even had a chance to edit whatsoever. So I'm trying to figure out if that's gonna be what we're gonna do today, or if I'm just gonna get up really early tomorrow and start that and then finish everything else that I have to do. So much to accomplish, and we still have to do a mock display setup, but I don't have everything yet, so I don't know if I can yet. But anyway, we're getting lots done. But yeah, ugh, I just don't get people that are so entitled and so unaware. Like, she just was like, oh, oops. Anyway, at least our property manager was here, so she got to see it all, and she was not happy. She was very upset for this dog. And I was too. It was a cute dog. Anyway, I'm going to go do the things I said I was gonna do. Good morning and happy Wednesday. It is almost Thanksgiving. Very crazy. It's 11 o'clock and I have been working on the vlog. It's another really long one for you guys. I hope you like that. And I do say in this vlog, let me know what you think about longer vlogs, but for real, I would love to know what you guys like. If you like the longer form, if you like it a little bit shorter. I think mostly it's just the holidays. There's a lot happening, and these will just be probably longer for the next couple weeks, and then when we get into the new year, I feel like they might be a little bit shorter. Hey kitties! Luna just made a noise. Anyway, so the vlog is exporting and then I will be uploading it. It took quite a bit of time. I got up at 7 and started this about 7:30, and it's 11 now. But I'm very happy with how it looks. It looks really good, so very excited. Today we have quite a bit to accomplish, and you know, that's pretty much every day. We have to wrap some books up and also wrap up some mystery boxes, so I do need to make sure we have enough of that. We also had a huge bummer happen. My wholesale order was severely damaged in transit by USPS. The retailers reached out and they're like, hey, the box that USPS delivered, it looks like they dropped it and they retaped it, and it just looked awful, and it broke several mugs. So I had I didn't cry about it, but I definitely was like depressed about it last night, because it's like that order already wholesale, you're not making as much as if you were selling it full price. And so I'm eating that money to make my customers happy, which is just what you have to do. It's not their fault at all. It's just more of like, of course this would happen right before a huge weekend. And I don't know when I can get these made and down to them. I think we're going to go hand deliver them because I just don't trust USPS, especially around the holidays. If you're a small business who's ever done holiday shipping, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like the quality of service already is terrible and it goes way down around the holidays. And I know they have a lot on their plates. However, I'm like, why are we not funding the mail more and also getting more people in there so things are less stressful on the employees? It's just like, USPS is the worst. I always run into issues and I can't believe they just, I threw fragile stickers all over that thing. So whoever it was must have either tripped or they just didn't care and threw stuff on top of it. And yeah, lots of broken glasses. So real huge bummer, especially when I just posted how excited I was on Instagram, like that I did a little reel. How embarrassing. So that will have to be addressed at some point this week. Yeah, bummer. Ooh. I'm also super bummed. I got a text from my friend and I don't think she's gonna be able to come for Thanksgiving. And I'm really bummed about it. She got sick. So I'm feeling a little bummed about the holiday, to be honest. We're spending it with Eli's family. So I mean, it still will be good, but I was really excited to have my friend here and just have a little break. And yeah, I don't know. What a bummer. Oh my gosh, Lavender is so stinking cute. She's on the couch. Also, kind of creepy update. The person that we were yelling at last night is like parked over there again. Luckily not in our spot. But I like don't want to run into her because it was so awkward. Like I've never met someone who's just so unapologetic and entitled, like in person, like when they're in the wrong. She acted like she did nothing wrong and I'm still just like, I don't know. I just don't think you should leave your dogs in cars for more than a few minutes, even if it's like, I was giving them like half an hour before I was gonna be like, hey, like this is a private space, like you can't just park here because you can't find a parking spot. Anyway, so I don't know if she works around here or what, who knows. Who's to say? But yeah, she's back. Yikes. Hopefully I don't bump into her and hopefully she doesn't park in our spot and doesn't try to cause problems. People, man. But yes, so we have quite a bit to do. Hopefully a whole bunch of stuff is also supposed to show up today. We did have some stuff actually show up. I'm thinking about it. Let's go to the living room. We had more stuff show up for the market and Eli is finalizing the checkout stand and going to IKEA to get the last Ivor shelf. But I got more crinkle paper. And then we're gonna try something new with labeling. Since everything's gonna be on shelves for apparel, I got these rolls of sizes. The only thing I'm a little bummed about is I know technically the double XL is different than 2XL and we sell 2XL, but I could not find stickers of that weren't super expensive. And then I had to buy a separate 4XL, which I think will be here in time. It might not be, I don't know. It's all very frustrating how they label things and I was trying to find labels. But these are basically the ones that go all the way around your apparel, so when they're stacked you can easily find your size. Hopefully that will help a lot with in-person purchases for apparel. I feel like that's been a really big problem is people don't want to dig and we're trying to make it easy for them to see everything. I also got these clips. I don't need this many, but alas, I couldn't find anything that was smaller than this bag. So these are going to be used for clipping the apparel to the dowels so we can show off the apparel. I'll show you guys everything when it's made. And then I ended up getting some curtains, which we are gonna have to get out our photo drop display so we can get these out and make sure they look good. So we're gonna do 4 curtains, kind of bunched so they look cute. I got some waterfall lights that are battery operated. And then We also got these vessels. So these are gonna be the gift box in person. So online, you're still gonna get the one that I've been showing. I do think I need to clean these though, they look kind of gross. Anyway, we're gonna do these. Why does it look so dirty? Ew, it's so dusty. So yeah, we have to clean these before where did I just throw the lid? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Like, where did it just roll away to? There we go. So I got these. They're the same. I'm so sorry. I'm like the worst angle right now. We're definitely going to clean these because they're dusty. So these are like the same size as the other ones, and they're just going to be our gift box ones because unfortunately, even though stuff is showing up today, the lids are not showing up till next week, and I don't have enough candles to have out on display as well as in these mystery gift boxes. But we're basically going to be hanging the dolls. So Eli came up with this idea. We originally were going to build out a full setup for apparel, which who knows, we might still do, and that might be in the future for outdoor events. But for indoor, we're going to do 2 Ivor shelves, and these go boop right on the holes. And we'll have the dolls. Oh, Jesus. So they'll like that, and then we'll clip the apparel over so it's like a cute display. And we can display quite a few, so I'm very excited about that. So yeah, that's kind of what we've gotten so far. Today I'm supposed to be getting blanks for band book evergreen because we need to restock as well as get that wholesale order out as soon as possible. I'm just missing that 1 large, so it should be showing up today. Tracking has been saying it all day. I also am still waiting for sublimation coasters. Hopefully we'll be here soon. They were supposed to be here a couple days ago and they got delayed, so it's okay. Hopefully it's today. I think I'll get them all printed out though, so then all I have to do is like when they get here, we'll just immediately make them because we need to restock so many. And now that we have that huge pegboard display, we can have like all the designs out, which I'm very excited about. And then, yeah, I guess that's kind of like our main goals. I need to do also restock of glass straws. But they're downstairs, like already pre-made. I just need to grab a couple boxes. Since we did so well at this last market, I feel like I should bring extra backstock of straws this time. And this is like an 8-hour event, so I feel like we should be pretty prepared for whatever happens. So yeah, that's kind of the update of today. I'm also going to be running the Black Friday sale, which I'm very, very excited about. And that's going to start on Friday, but I want to make sure everything is ready on my side. So then tomorrow I can do as little as possible since it is a holiday. I don't think I'll be filming, hopefully. Besides, like, it's the holiday. I just don't really want to film. I really do want to take the day and, like, you know, focus on other things. But alas, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully everything shows up on time and we can do that. The other thing I've been thinking about, and I love to, you know, hear what you guys think, just because the holidays are such a weird time, I'm thinking either the 21st or the 22nd, taking my little hiatus break through the 31st or like the 1st. Because there's really not a ton I can do marketing wise. Like I'll probably post like a Merry Christmas or whatever. But as far as marketing wise, I can't get orders out fast enough after that. And like to get to people for Christmas, obviously. And there's not like a ton of people usually buying things after Christmas for a little bit, as well as just like people are less on social media, so I feel like it's a good time to take a break. I might take it a little bit longer. Like I feel like I probably should take 2 full weeks, but I also want to post about New Year's because I love making goals and I'm excited for a nice big reset and changes to the channel. So we'll see. That's kind of where I'm at today. I think I'm going to stop chatting. Hopefully no one comes to my door and like gets crazy because she was very odd. But weird that she's back. I don't know. There's not like a ton of things that I would think you'd be around here for multiple days in a row. So whatever, life goes on. But anyway, I'm gonna get this. Hopefully it's almost done exporting in a bit. So maybe I'll make lunch. It's kind of early, but I'm like, maybe I'll make lunch and get this uploaded and then we can jump into all of the things we have to do. I am feeling pretty good though. I think I've been really good and on top of things, so hopefully that means less stress for the rest of the week. I'm so excited. I just checked my tracking for the books because I have been waiting a couple weeks. They got stuck. They come from a Canadian company, and so it gets stuck a lot of times in customs or whatever. But apparently, like literally it's been not tracking for like over a week, and I was like, well, hopefully they get here at some point, and they're coming today. So that is good news because then we can add another book or two into this bundle. I also realized that I need to make labels for 2 of these books. I'm trying to figure out, so Milk and Honey, I can't believe this is a banned book. Like, it's poetry for one, and I'm just kind of like, why? Why are we banning this? I don't know. Apparently it's been banned a few times. But it is one of my favorite poetry books, and I'm very excited to be adding it. But I don't have a label made, so I need to have that figured out. But I wrapped up these books, and I kind of want to shoot a video, and so I'm trying to decide if I should just do that. I am really bummed. My friend officially confirmed she's not able to come for Thanksgiving. It sucks when people get sick, but I hope she feels better. Just a bummer. I was really excited, but oh well, it's okay. It happens. It happens. It happens to the best of us, and I hope she feels better. Anyway, I'm going to, I think, get these all stickered, the ones that I am able to, and then I will hold on these other ones that I want to wrap up until those books get here. And Eli's here because he's the one that usually helps me write the banned book stuff, and he has like the template, so, but he should be home soon. I have like the TV on. Anyway, a ton of stuff is supposed to get here. I'm kind of like waiting on those things, and it's making me very anxious just because I'm like, I want to get these things done so I can, you know, not worry about everything for the market. I want it all ready to go. But it's okay, we're in a pretty good spot. It's just waiting for things to get to the house is, you know, it's the waiting game. But I'm gonna start stickering these, and then maybe we'll make a quick video and then see where we're at for the rest of the afternoon. Okay, I just filmed, not posted, my little stack of banned books. I thought it'd be kind of like a cute video. And then Eli just called me, and this is what I've been worried about, is IKEA ran out of the shelves again, which there had so many the other day. And so I think you can only get a couple pieces, which means now I have to change the display again with how I'm going to set things up. So I'm just feeling a little teeny bit frustrated that I just feel like the last like week or so, a lot of things have been going wrong, and they're all like small enough that it's like not catastrophic, but like I'm hitting my limit of like stress that I can handle, and it's just frustrating when it's like things that usually go right are all going wrong. Like I've never had an order be damaged so terribly before, like ever. Even with some damage that's happened before, it was like not to the extent that this wholesale order is, and like they're kind of being like, we want it for this weekend, and I'm incapable of like making that happen for them because it is out of town for me to go to, and I'm trying to make it work, but I'm also like, I don't know, it's so hard to figure out how to balance everything. And with the display, I know it's gonna look good still. It's all gonna be fine. We'll be able to get more shelves like probably next week. So at least for my really big market that is in December, I'll have it. But I'm so tired of this constant having to like bend over backwards for things that like usually aren't problems. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know. I hope I'm explaining this. It just gets really exhausting when it's like stuff that usually goes well for you, or you've been doing for a while, just keeps happening, and you're just like, can I have a little break from this stress? Can things just go right? That's kind of my feeling. There's just been a lot of like also things in our personal lives that have been kind of like going south, and I'm just exhausted. But it's okay. I do need a moment, I think. I'm gonna make some coffee maybe, or see if Eli wants to go for a coffee walk when he gets here. I don't know. The vibes today have been a little off. You know when there's like, oh, I'm sorry. It was just, you know when it's just like, you feel like the day's kind of weird, like something's off? That's what I feel like. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like something's amiss. And I don't know what it is because I woke up in a good mood. I think I'm just frustrated with some other, you know, the things I'm just like, can you just have these shelves that you always have in stock instead of me having to constantly check IKEA's website? Oh well, we'll try to make it work. It'll hopefully be okay. Hopefully. I'm just very frustrated right now because it does kind of change the whole display now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Great. Everything's fine. Hopefully everything will be fine. Okay, so I did change into cozy clothes. You know, it is what it is. Because I have a lot to do tonight. I want to be comfortable and also get a lot done and not feel like restricted in jeans. But everything showed up. Obviously, I just unboxed all the candle stuff that was restocking. And so like the wax, and I think it was vanilla and lavender, and some new vessels. But the lids are not here, so that is a bummer. And now we have books. So let's unbox some banned books together. And hopefully everything got here safe and sound. Oh, this cover is so pretty. We'll do that in a second. Okay. All these copies look good. Yay. And just in time for Wicked, we have Wizard of Oz, which is a banned book. So I mostly did a restock of the ones we usually have in the mystery bundles. So I really like this one. Actually, it doesn't have the sprayed. There's like a version of this cover that has like really pretty pages, but it looks like this one doesn't. It does have this on it, and that's kind of cool. And it has like a holographic cover. So Speak is a banned book. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz is a banned book. I love this cover so stinking much. I never get a ton of these, but they're so nice. So nice. And then we have Eleanor and Park, The Grapes of Wrath, Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. Another Grapes of Wrath, we can put it over here. We have Looking for Alaska, so it looks like this was overstocked from Target, which is funny. And then this cover of Bridge to Terabithia is literally gorgeous. I have such a hard time because I kind of want to keep copies when I find really good ones. Oh, it's so stinking cute, but let's restock the shelf because it's looking a little sad. I am going to pull, I'm going to pull a Speak copy and put it into the pile of ones I still need to wrap, and a Bridge to Terabithia because we haven't had that in a while, and I get a lot of kids that want to get banned books, and I never have a ton of kids in banned books. I do want to have that as an option soon because a lot of kids want to read, and like Bridge to Terabithia is such a good book. up. So this is just pink mailer boxes for the mystery bundles because we're running low on that specific size. And then hopefully this is what I need to finish some of my projects today. Okay, so we have more straws, which is great because I think these are the curvy straws and those are the ones that sell the most, and we're out of pink completely. And we also have car coasters, which is great because now we can sublimate a big old stack of these, so then we can restock all of the car coasters because they are very, very low. There's just too many. We gotta make a lot of them. Okay, so now I need to check in and see what time it is because it's like feels really late, but it's like 5, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, classic. I need to figure out what I want to start with first. I think candles will probably take the longest since I need to make quite a few. So I feel like maybe I'll work on getting the last of the books wrapped, make some car coasters, and then yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I still do need to pack orders too. My blanks did show up, so this is great. And I can fulfill that wholesale order. I'm a little frustrated because it got here so late in the day and was delayed in general. But you know, it is what it is. It is the holidays. It is classic for this time of year. So hopefully they'll be understanding. I kind of let them know. I've also noticed, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of like the age of, you know, that. People like want you to send stuff so fast. And I'm trying, man, but I'm not getting things fast either. So we're just trying to do our best in this moment. But I'm hopefully those will go out. I'm gonna get the orders done probably. It's all gonna go out Friday because I had another order come in. Someone bought one of the Weenie Dog fan club keychains, and so we're gonna get that one made and sent out along with another order that came in. Just a lot of little things that just have to get done before we head out for the weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna get this stuff set up so we can start making car coasters, finish the books, so that can be checked off, and then later we'll be doing candle making up the ying. We have so many candles to make. Hello friends, happy Thursday and happy Thanksgiving. I know this is like later for everybody, but I just wanted to hop on to the vloggy vlog because I was like, you know, let's talk about it because I'm so grateful for you guys, and I just felt I've had a lot of feelings today about how grateful I am for this community, this channel, and everyone that's been supporting me this year. So I just wanted to say thank you. I ended up getting some work done. So I made the banner finally. It's done. She's cute. She's cute. So that's what's gonna be hanging up, hopefully. I am frustrated. The eyelets that I used, that one's fine. This one not so fine. I think the set we bought was just not a good one. And then I've built out some of the mystery boxes. I have to build a couple more, so I do need to do that. And the candles are all made. I don't love these vessels, if I'm being 100% honest. They kind of squish down the wick because you had to like go pretty far down for this lid. I just feel like it's not a good vessel, but everything dried so well in this batch that I did, which is great. And these are just for the mystery boxes. They're not the ones you'd buy individually. So they still smell good. They still work. It's just like the vessels, I don't think I'd ever use them outside of this use for this one-time thing. And like for online orders, I'll still be using what is pictured. It's just the in-person ones. I'm going to be using these just because I ran out of vessels. We're about to leave for Thanksgiving, and I'm a little sad still that my friend couldn't come, but you know, such is life. But yeah, we got a lot done last night, and I got a lot done this morning. I didn't film a ton last night of what I was up to just because I kind of just got really focused on what I was up, you know. You get very focused. But I do have to get a lot done since we are leaving tomorrow for Spokane. So I think after, I'm going to try to get a little bit of computer work done today, and then, or like before we leave, and then when we get back from Thanksgiving, I'll probably have to work tonight, which is a bummer. I would like to take today off, but we've got too much going on, and since this market is out of town, we have to get quite a bit done. But anyway, that is kind of the Thursday. That was all I was really wanting to say, is that I love you guys. I'm so thankful for all of you for being a part of this little journey. And watching me make crafts and mess up things and all the things that happens running a small business. And I can't wait to see, you know, how things keep going. And that's a lot to do with you guys and everything that you say to me and all the support you give. So I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and that's all for me. And then we'll meet back up tomorrow. Hello, my friends. So I got up kind of early. My hair is straight. I'm feeling good. It's like 9 a.m. So why is this countdown saying? Oh, never mind. I'm so sorry. It's a lot going on. So I did post my got print photo and a story so far, and I'm really proud of how they came out. And so I did that this morning. The sale has started and we've already had 2 orders, which is great. I don't know if I can get those out today. They might have to go out on Monday, but I do need to get my wholesale order out and the orders that came in before today, since those are kind of more pressing. So I'm gonna get those done. This morning I've been getting the last minute things together for the market. I just had a lot of things to get done last night. I ended up we came home and I prepped the website for the sale, and it just took a little bit longer than I anticipated. I also added a mystery t-shirt or crew neck option, so if you would like to order one of those, they're still up even after the sale. I also think I might run like a flash sale in the next week or so, and so I'll hopefully be able to tell you more about it. I'm just gonna do like a 24-hour, I've never done one before, but I see a lot of people do really well when they do that, and so that might be my last hurrah of the year. We're almost to the point where orders will, I think the order cutoff deadline is like the 9th or 13th or something for US, and so I do need to like double check that and let people know. I'll probably send out a little email blast being like, hey, this is the last day, the last shipping days for guaranteed Christmas delivery. Anyway, so yeah, we've had 2 orders today so far, which is great. I'm very excited, and I am excited for this weekend. I am going to film it with this studio vlog again, so this is probably a very long studio vlog again. I think after the holidays, I'm gonna go back to how I was doing it. I just wanted to kind of test this out. So let me know how you guys have liked it. I know a ton of you have loved the 2-hour vlogs, but I also have had some complaints being like, this is too long. I can't, like, it's, you know, I get it. I totally do, because when I see 2-hour vlogs, I'm like, that's a lot of commitment. But I usually just cut it up my watch times, but that's just me. I'll probably try to switch up the length going forward. It's just the holidays and like putting the markets in here obviously makes those much longer. So I think I'm going to get these orders ready. I'm trying to figure out where I put my last few transfers of the band book crew necks, the like cream colored, because I swear I had some extras that I purposely wasn't using, and so I'm trying to figure out where I put them in this room, because I have to do 2 sweatshirts for this wholesale order to complete it. I think first though I'm going to start with my other orders, and then the wholesale order will be my last thing I do, and then I'm gonna have Eli take those as soon as the post office opens so we can get those out into the world. And then hopefully we're close to being ready to go. I am a little worried because I do need to make some restock of apparel. I think we just had our counts wrong and I realized we're really low on stuff. So I am going to try to do a little press-a-thon before we leave so we have a good amount of stock. Also for the mystery boxes, I decided to just do the band book mystery box and then the Palm Creative one that's like non-book specific. I just didn't have time to get everything ready for the bookish ones, but they will be at the last 2 markets. So we're getting there. It's just been a lot of new things that we're trying out and not enough time in the day. Like even last night, I mean, it was like still, like I technically could have been up for a few more hours, but it was like 10:30 when I was done with the website and my email list and like all that stuff, and I don't know, I was so tired. So I just was like, I think I should call it, get up really early, and we're getting so much done. So I'm feeling pretty good. I think we're in a good spot. I'm even like almost done packing like my personal things. So hopefully everything will be accounted for. It is one of those like I feel very disorganized moments, but I'm trying my best and that's all I can do in these moments. Oh my gosh, everything's so messy. I am excited to clean when I get back because it is a hot mess in here. Okay, I think we should start packing the orders and figuring out where I put those transfers because I swear I saved some. So I'm like, where did they go? Hopefully I'll find them. And if not, I guess we're waiting for the transfers. They're supposed to arrive today between 10 and 2, and I'm like, FedEx universe, sending vibes to FedEx to show up at 10 a.m. because that would be perfect. Okay friends, so my camera battery died, so I couldn't film all the stuff I just did. I restocked a couple of our apparel items for the market, and we're getting everything in the car. We're about to head out. I don't know what I'm wearing tomorrow. That's literally the last thing I need to do. Because I was like, I want to be cute. So I need to go do that really quick, and then we're ready to leave, head over to Spokane. And then tonight, I don't think there's a lot happening. I'll probably just go to my, we're going to my mom's. And then tomorrow is the market. So we're starting the weekend off before all the big sales and everything orders come through. And tomorrow's market at $18.96. So I think we'll definitely hit over to into the 1900s, close to that 2000 goal that I've had for the end of the year. I'm very excited and I'm curious how close we'll get with this weekend. I'm trying not to get too excited about this market because last year was not great for us, but I am trying again and hoping, because so much is different in my shop and I'm doing such a different setup and product wise, I'm hoping for the best. So we're gonna hope this is a really good weekend. But that is it for Friday. I think I'll probably show a little bit of us driving. But yeah, we're on the road in just a short while, and then we're gonna have a great market hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, I have to get the rest of my stuff together because I just realized I'm like, oh, I got a lot of stuff to get done. We're almost out of here. Hello friends and happy Saturday, Small Business Saturday, all the things, market day. I am all ready to go. I am wearing my pink jumpsuit. We're here, we're doing it. I thought it was, fitting for Small Business Saturday. because I love this jumpsuit and it makes me feel like I match the booth. So today is the Riverfront Holiday Market. I'm very excited. I'm very nervous since we're doing a completely new setup than we've ever done, and I didn't do enough like practice prepping, you know what I mean, like setting it up. So we're just gonna hope for the best. I mean, I think it's gonna be fine. It's just more like a little nerve-wracking, but it's okay. Everything will be fine. We're gonna go as soon as we're allowed to, so at 9:30 we'll be down there. I think we might stop and get coffee, maybe. I did eat some yogurt, so that's better than usual. I'm really bad about food on market days. I just like don't think about it until it's like dire. So at least that's good, but I do need to get coffee because I'm needing it for today. But we'll see how setup goes. I'm very nervous, but my mom helped me with these bows for our gift boxes, and so I'm gonna attach them at the market, so because I don't want them to get flat. But we got some cute stuff at Michael's last night, so to decorate the booth and just have some extra things that I've been wanting for these gift boxes. I also got gift tags that I'm gonna attach to them, so like whoever buys it can write their little note on it, and it's just all done for you. So it's an easy gift, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm very excited. I'm like trying to think if there's anything else besides that. I think we had quite a few sales yesterday for, quite a few is in like a couple, but it was still quite a few for me. Sales for the first day of like the Black Friday cyber sale. I hope I get more orders coming through. We'll see. I'm just nervous. I don't know, online stuff is like hard to get sales, so we'll see, but I'm excited to see how today goes. Hopefully it is a productive, great market and people are there to support small businesses. Last year we did have a lot of like traffic that was just like walking in and walking out, which was kind of weird, but we'll see. It is in like the downtown park area, so I don't know. Could be really good, could be not. Who knows? I hope it's really good. But yeah, I'm gonna get my last few things together and then we'll head out soon, get coffee, and then we will be there for a market. I'm very excited and hopefully this is a really good day.
So it is 6 o'clock. We have 1 more hour. It's been so busy, you guys, that I haven't really been able to film a lot. It's been so good. We brought the most fan books that we ever brought, and they're almost sold out, which is great. We sold a band book gift box, which I was nervous, and someone went online and bought a whole bunch more, so that's good. And then yeah, things have been pretty good. A lot of apparel selling, which is great because we haven't had a ton of that. But yeah, it's going really good. We have 1 more hour, so we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it's a easy loadout. We'll see. I'm loving the new layout. We'll talk about it though in the debrief.
Hello my friends, happy Sunday, welcome back to the studio. We just got back a little while ago from Spokane and we're home, and wow, let's talk about Small Business Saturday because I am blown away. This market that I did this weekend was one I did last Small Business Saturday as well, and the difference was astounding. The setup obviously was completely different and I can't believe how good it looked. Obviously there's things I want to improve and make it, you know, a little different, but it was really scary. We were literally setting up till the last second because everything was so different, which was a strange feeling because I haven't had to do that in a very long time. We've had such a like down to exactly what we want, and we usually have a lot of time after setting up. So it was just like, you know, anxiety inducing. It's like, you have 30 minutes. Like, you're just like, oh no, this is like crazy. And it was an 8x8 space, but I think this new indoor setup for these tinier markets is going to be really big for the shop. It felt like you could fit a lot more people into the booth, a lot more spaces where people could be. I think the problem with how I had my table, and this is something I've noticed, and if you haven't done markets before or you're getting into markets and you're still trying to learn, honestly I think the best way to figure out what is working and what's not is just really not like be creepy, but really watch the customers when they come in, see how they interact with products, see how they interact with spaces. That's what I've made all my changes on, is just noticing people's behavior and really focusing in on like what they're doing, how they're interacting. If something's like harder for them, like you just kind of have to assume everyone isn't going to give you the time of day unless you make it as accessible and as easy as possible. Even during the market, I noticed at the last market here, I'll compare. So at the Bellingham market, everyone was opening candles, smelling them, like, oh my gosh, like doing that. This one I noticed in the, like, it was about the first hour and a half, people would pick up the candle, but they wouldn't open it. Very few people were opening it. And so because of that behavior, I was like, I'm gonna open the first, you know, the row of the first ones, keep the lids behind where I can just easily put it back on if someone wants that one. And it's easier for people to smell, and everyone was smelling them then, and that helped with sales. So it's just little things that you notice people are doing, how they interact. If they kind of act like this is a cumbersome thing, they might not want to, you know, do anything with it. And so we tried out the new display for apparel. That sold a lot of shirts, and that is honestly what I've noticed every time we've had the mini IKEA rack up at markets. Unfortunately, it's just not an easy thing to keep up. It takes a lot of space. But when people can see the back of my banned book stuff, that usually gets sales. And so the new display, because of that, got sales. And like we had world tour sales again. It's very noticeable when people see it. Visually, it's like you look at it and you're like, oh, new design. You know what I mean? Like they see it and they kind of like go, oh, which one is it? And then they start looking. Also, I think our new sizing stickers, it's like the apparel stickers that go around, so we can stack and you can easily find your size without having to look at each tag. We were doing stickers before, but people just weren't seeing them. I don't know. It's like so interesting. I really do have appreciation for people that are like retail store developers and like really think out customer and like consumer habits. It's an interesting thing that I never really thought about, but you really do notice these things when you do markets and you start thinking, why am I not selling things? Is it because of my display? Is it because of how I'm displaying it? Is prices not clear? Sometimes people really aren't just looking, and then you say, oh, well, there's a sign, but like, you still tell them the price, like tell them price, and I'm like, oh, there is also a sign if like of the, to make it a little more clear for you, and they're like, oh, I didn't even, oh, it's right here, that's so silly of me. And it's just like interactions like that, and you're like, no worries, I'm here to help. But yeah, like it went really well. The biggest thing that was crazy to me is, so I brought some of the gift boxes, not all of the options, but some. And because I did that, we had online sales. So someone did buy one in person, which was great. They bought the most expensive one too, which I was so nervous. I brought the cheapest one and the most expensive to see the difference. And that was really a big eye-opener for me for these gift boxes, because people also asked, like I gave out so many cards. I really hope people do shop online, but we did already have somebody buy 3 of the book bundle gift boxes because they were like, this is perfect, I can send this to my friend, you know, who doesn't live here. And so they bought a ton of stuff on my website, going to all over the country, and I just thought that was so special. And like seeing that these gift boxes are exciting for people, it's something they can give that's special, and it's from a small business, and it's, you know, bookish. It was so exciting, and I'm so glad I did these, and I was so anxious. That was the most anxiety-inducing thing, was these gift boxes. They came out so good. My mom helped me with the like bows. She used to work in floral design and like worked at a floral shop that had a lot of Christmas things too, around Christmas time, and they had like trees and all this stuff. And so she knew how to do these bows, and I was like, bringing it back, Mom. Bringing it back to the day. So yeah, it was a beautiful day. I was a little frustrated. We found out like how they were basically assigning booths was just willy-nilly. Like there was no rhyme or reason to where we were. And I was next to my friend Amy, who has a business called Bark and Denim, and she makes upcycled bandanas for your animals. She does a lot of denim work. They're so cute. Check her out. She just did a whole rebrand of her website and her logos, and it looks so good. But it was cute because it was funny, we met last year at this same event, and then we were booth buddies. So it was very exciting, and I was happy to be that, but we were both on the second floor, and we both were kind of like, well, you know, we've done this now we've already done this a year, and usually that means you get a little bit better spot each time. And they kind of just threw everybody anywhere. There was people that were brand new that were downstairs. They put a lot of booths that were similar types, like 2 CBD ones next to each other, 2 of like the macarons next to each other. It was just like all these things, and I was like, they don't know what they're doing, and I get it. I was appreciative. It's a lot of work to put on an event, but I do think it's funny because this is the event I think I talked about in an earlier vlog, how they were trying to charge us like so much more for this event, and I wasn't gonna do it because I was like, last year I spent $50 on this event and they were trying to charge us $300, and I was like, that's a huge jump. And I was like, for Small Business Saturday, that's like horrible. Like that's so mean to charge so much for an event they're not really publicizing, for an event that's really relying on people coming into an area that's yes walkable and yes like accessible, but isn't in like not in the main area. So that being said, they luckily lowered the price, so it was cheaper to do it, and that really helped so many people do this event. But it definitely felt like there were some things that could have been better. There's other things that were great, but being on the second floor luckily was okay. We did so much better than last year comparatively. Like last year we did really poorly. It was not a good event for us, but I think with how much I've put into the business, how much I've changed the shop, and what I brought specifically for this event, it felt like those were all things I did right, so that was great. We surprisingly didn't sell as many mugs as I thought we would. I don't know what it is about. Same with last year. I just kind of assumed it would be a hot present, but it was not. But let's go through really quick our analytics for what sold the best. Here, let me lower you a little bit because I feel like you're kind of looking at my head in a weird way. Okay, so let's talk about the 5 best sellers. So we had number 1, it's probably not a shock to you all, but it was the mystery band book combo. We sold, let's see, I think it was 11, it looks like. Is that how many we sold? Oh right, because I brought more than I actually remembered bringing. So yeah, we sold 11 of those combos, and they were in different ones, so that was great. And then we sold, let's see here, the next best seller was the Band Book Lover t-shirt. sold so many of those, which I was so happy, in different colors. I think it's because of the new display, and that's what I've been worried about, is like, I think people just don't see it and they want to look at it. And so the new display did work really well for that, and I'm very excited because that means I can kind of hopefully have better apparel sales moving forward. We've been having a little bit of a lull at markets, and so I really do need to like clear off shelves for new things, so hopefully that works. The next one was the Holiday Band Book Lover Mystery Gift Box, and it's because it was online and in person, so I'm trying to figure out, actually this one might have been in person. I wonder if this is, let's see, hold on. Now I'm like, is this under the same thing? Hold on, let's actually do this. Oh, just kidding, we have a whole new order. Okay, Mystery Band Book Combo was still first, and the second still was t-shirts. Third, there we go, it was like not in the right order, was the Coffee, Books, and Rainy Days sticker. Of all things, that one sold so many, and then it was Fairy Smut, of course. Also, Hotties Cry Over Fictional Characters tied, and Band Book Lover tied. We had so many, and we had so many people buy the smut stickers that I'm gonna make way more for future events. I hear what people want, I hear it. Let's look at, let's see. It's interesting because I'm looking at this too. We sold less items than last time, but we sold bigger items. So we only sold 86 net items, but all of those items were larger pricing. So last week I think we had like we were in the hundreds. I don't know specifically, I could look it up, but anyway, we were in the hundreds, and it was all small items. People were buying stickers, like a bookmark, a thing of matches, and people were really shopping at this event, and they were buying the big items. So that's really interesting, because I'm like, dang, I thought item-wise we would be higher because of profits were higher, but it looks like that's not the case here because people bought more. So that being said, let's plug in the counter. We'll see the number go up together. It's gonna be pretty exciting. So let's plug it in, and then we will probably end the vlog here, but let's plug it in first. Okay, reminder, we are starting the weekend off at 1896. So it's going to go through its full cycle, and then I'll pop you guys back up when it is close to the number. We are at 1949 now. You guys, I think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get to 2,000. This feels very crazy. I can't believe it. Yeah, that's what we're at. So that's very exciting. Thank you guys so much for also online. Oh, hold on. Okay, so honestly, it was crazy. So that was also a mixture of in-person as well as a huge influx of online orders. We have 10 orders to pack tomorrow, and I can't believe it. So if anyone ordered for Small Business Saturday, thank you guys so much. There was a ton of you too that shared on your Instagrams and shared my business, and I just want you to know, even if there was a lot going on and I had a lot of messages to go through, so I just wanted to say thank you all so much. If you did any of that, if you shared about my account, or you shopped from me, or you know, whatever you did to support me, I just want you to know I appreciate it so much. I also want to do a huge shout out to literally every single one of you who has left me such beautiful messages on my last YouTube video. I haven't been able to respond to all of them because there's so many, and I've gotten some personal messages now on Instagram, and I just want to thank you for saying all those nice things. You had me weepy and feeling so emotional, and I feel like the end of the year always gets me a little, you know, sentimental, you know, New Year's, all that. But I just want to thank you guys for the love that you showed me from me being vulnerable and telling you about like kind of what's been going on and just kind of my feelings about it. And I don't know, I just really appreciate you all, and I feel so grateful for this little community we're building here. It's crazy to think that all this happened within a year. I don't know. I just want to thank you so much. One last thing I'm gonna pull up before we end this vlog. Pulling up a calendar because I don't want to get the date wrong. So hopefully this video is going out around the time it's supposed to, usually beginning of the week. Friday, December 6th, we are doing a flash sale, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna do it Friday or Saturday. Hold on, let's think about this. This is what happens every time I do a sale, you guys. I'm just thinking of like shipping wise. I think we can do it the 7th. Maybe we should do it the 7th. Is that better? We're gonna do the 7th, Saturday, December 7th, for reals. This is happening. We are going to do a flash sale and it's going to be a huge discount. It's 24 hours only on Saturday. So I'm going to do a ton of discounts on holiday stuff. I really need to clear out apparel, both small business wise, like all the ones that have been kind of on sale, I'm going to do a big flash sale on. So hopefully we can clear out some shelves. I'd really appreciate any, you know, if you can order, great. If you can just share about it when it's happening, please, please, please do. I really would love to get a lot of stuff out of here so we can start the year off ready to go. I'll probably also be doing, we'll see it depending on how things are going, unless this is like a crazy sale, probably do like towards the beginning of the year, another big refresh to kind of clear some things that I might be discontinuing. But this will be our biggest sale. So if you would like to shop, if you'd like to support my little business, Saturday the 7th, we are going to do a flash sale. I've never done one before. 24 hours, crazy deals, lots of discounts. So that's what I'm doing. It's gonna be the last sale of the year for sure. So, oh my god, what are you doing? Hold on. Luna's been here the whole time. I'm so sorry I deprived you all of that. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for a beautiful Small Business Saturday compared to how it went last year. Like, I can't believe the love and support I had, and I just felt so grateful that all this hard work is paying off, that you guys see it, that you like what I'm making, and I just, ugh, it means so much to me. So thank you all for such a beautiful week. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you all next time. And saying bye, Luna. She's like, no, absolutely not. Okay, bye.